So I'm actually feeling fucking really good. I'm actually feeling really fucking good. I've been depressed for like 10 days, and now I'm feeling good. Someone make it make sense. Like, genuinely fucking happy. Like, instead of that, like, whatever the fuck I was dealing with, like, the past week and a half-ish, where I'd feel kind of okay, and then, like, side note, I have to tell you another story. I have to tell you guys another story. Yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I cried because I saw our, like, fruit basket, you know, the oranges and the bananas, and I was getting something else to drink, and I looked at those bananas, and I was like, I should eat a banana. All the food that I've been eating the past week and a half, don't tell anyone, like, pretty much just like cheese and tortillas. Too depressed to even go get fast food, but not depressed enough to justify buying Grubhub. It's such a, like, that delivery fee, like, come on, no. Hell no. Mm-mm. Like, and you have to tip them. You have to, like, that's where they make their money, is the freaking tips. Like, you have to tip them. What? Banana. Okay, banana. Fucking banana. We're talking about bananas. So I see this banana, and I'm like, I should eat one. Because I have been, like, I've been, like, barely eating. But the thing about bananas is, I don't think they taste bad, but, like, the texture is just god awful. I hate the texture of bananas. I hate it so much. I don't like it. But once again, the, like, nutritional components of a banana are, like, it's just top tier human food, really. I should eat that banana. But I didn't want to, so I cried. I cried. How did I fucking get on this fucking, like, how did I get on this freaking tangent? I don't know what my point is of, like, bringing up this banana story. Like, I cried, okay? Okay, it wasn't, like, just the banana that, like, made me cry. Like, after this little incident with the banana, and on the TV was this really brutal, gruesome scene. Like, it was in the medieval ages, yeah. What happened in the scene, like, they had this dude, like, laying down on this, like, torture device. They, like, you know, throw these clamps over his, like, legs, over his arms, and he's there, like, just kind of, you know, and then, laying back, like, he's flat on his back, and then, they put these, like, it's just like a clamp, like, you know, like, the type of things you would use, like, it's just a clamp, like a whole clamp. They put it on his head, and it just clamps, and it, like, crushes his skull a little bit, but I guess it wasn't, you know, strong enough to fully, like, just, so it starts crushing his skull, and then, like, you know, you can see some blood coming from, like, his ears. You know, he's in agony, making noises. Like, the camera, like, pans, you know, from his head to, like, this drill. Yeah. And it's like a hand crank drill. Like, good fucking lord. It's like a tiny little drill, like that big, and then there's, like, this massive, like, kind of thing, like this bigger drill part. Yeah. So the dude kind of, you know, he rotates it, and it starts coming forward. It's not spinning, but it's coming forward. I don't think they had, like, the budget to like, make the machine actually spin in the show. Just kind of crank it forward, comes up, you know, it just kind of like pokes into his skull, like just effortlessly, just, which I don't feel like it would do that. I don't think it would just, like, it was like butter, like it just, so, it was just like butter, like, just right in there. And then he, like, the other dude comes back and he starts cranking the actual drill part that, like, you know, makes it spin. Oh, and that was just, you ever just get into like those moods where you're like, you just want to see like some really gory shit and you're just like, oh, that's awful. You're like, let me see more. Like, if I'm in one of those moods, but I was not in one of those moods when I saw this. I was seeing this and I was really just taking it in, like, it was happening in front of me. Oh god, that's so bad. Can't look away. You know, like a train wreck. Like, train wrecks kind of sound cool. Yeah, you just pretend there's like a robot driver. Like it's a Tesla. Why are there not Tesla trains already? Why? They just drive themselves. Like, Jesus Christ. So anyway, yeah, drill starts spinning, just going through his skull. And from my understanding of the brain, there's like the amygdala is like in the brainstem. I think that's what it's called. Like, as far as I know that's like the only part of the brain that, like, if it gets damaged, it'll like instantly kill you. But they start at the top of the skull, which, like, yeah, if you damage like enough stuff in the middle, eventually it will kill you. But I just think for this first, like, you know, the tiny little drill part, like, on the end, I think as I was going in, like, he was probably, like, fully present for that. I like to think that, like, if some horrible, like, really painful shit like that was happening to me, or anyone, like, I hope to God that, like, they leave their freaking body and they don't feel it. I hope that's what happens. I hope that's what happens, but I don't know, like, I almost kind of feel like for the first, like, you know, few inches going into his brain, like, I think he was, like, feeling that, like, just fully, like, and that just sounds so freaking awful. And then, you know, it gets to the freaking big part, which is probably immediately killed him. Yeah, so I saw that right after this whole banana incident. And, I was thinking about that a little. Just like, oh, like, God, like, what would I do, like, if I was in that situation? Like, you can't do anything. Like, that would just be so freaking horrible. Like, it would just be so fucking awful. Like, and, like, I don't know, I was just thinking about, like, like, God and, like, why would he create humans if they do shit like this? My existential is, you know what I'm trying to say, don't you? Existential crisis kicked in a little bit when I saw this scene. I've been having, it's an ongoing one. It's been going on for, like, the past, like, 7 months. I hate not being an atheist. I wish I could be an atheist. I kind of wish I could be an atheist. I just can't, like, I can't anymore. But I wish I could be an atheist. Because God just sounds like a freaking dick. Like, they just sound like a dick.